Hi, I'm Jane McDonald. Did someone mention cruise?
I caught the cruising bug more than 20 years ago when I was working as a singer on a ship.
See, when I were on the ships, I had no window. I used to have to put the television on to see what type of day it was.
It's not just us Brits who are crazy about cruising. Last year, 25.8 million holidaymakers worldwide choose to cruise.
There's a cruise for everyone. There's quiet cruises, there's party cruises, there's island cruises, there's river cruises.
And I'm just going to carry on cruising till I've found you, your perfect cruise. Try stopping me.
There's a cocktail bar over there.
This time I've booked myself on 4 very different ships to give you an idea of just how individual every cruise can be.
All these adventures to have, all with you.
There's a romantic leisurely river cruise through the stunning French countryside from Lyon and down the Rhône to Arles. And I get to see it all from the air as well.
Oh, it's breathtaking.
Oh, there's my island adventure in Cuba. Rum, sun, cigars, music, fiestas, and a Caribbean island like no other.
We're in paradise.
And a cool Scandi tour around the Baltic.
Welcome to my yacht.
I like big ships, small ships, thin ships, fat ships, friendships, relationships.
Yes.
I like all ships. I'm calling this my Eurovision cruise. 5 countries in 7 days. Italy, Malta, Spain, France and back to Italy. And that's 5 if I'm counting.
I'm so lucky to have this job.
This time I'm cruising on the latest addition to the MSC fleet, the Meraviglia. In Malta, things start with a bang.
Woo!
I'm overwhelmed in Barcelona.
This has completely taken my breath away.
Dance in the streets of Marseille.
Stepped off the ship into a musical.
And if all that isn't enough,
Welcome to heaven on earth. Benvenuto in Italia. Ciao, baby. Oh, yeah, we're here in Italy. I've just had a cup of coffee so strong that I'm not going to blink for the next 10 minutes. Do you know that ship there holds more than 5,000 passengers? 5,000 passengers! It's... Massive! It's time to go party. Hasta la pasta, baby.
my journey this time is a trip around the Western Mediterranean. This ship does a circuit every week and you can get on at any stop you fancy. I'm joining it in Sicily, then on to Valletta in Malta, Barcelona in Spain, Marseille in France, Genoa in Italy and finally Naples.
Look at the size of that! It starts over here and you can't even see where it finishes. It's that big! It's huge!
Made with over 35,000 tonnes of steel, stretching nearly a third of a kilometre and 19 decks tall, and with 2,250 cabins, she really is a behemoth. And Meraviglia, it's time to get to know you.
Oh my... It's like being in Las Vegas. This is not a ship. This is a mall. It's a chocolate restaurant. There's even a pub. There's an English pub up there. The Brass Anchor. Oh, my goodness me. Look at this. It's everything you want on here. It's sparkle, glamour, crystals, grand pianos, new. It's very high-tech.
This will be your cruise card, Mrs. McDonald.
Thank you very much.
This will be your wristband. Your cabin will be on deck 14.
Thank you
Welcome.
very much.
Enjoy your cruise.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. I'm blown away by what I've seen already. This is fantastic. Oh, it's not that way, it's this way. Look at that. Oh, this is really nice, isn't it? Look. Oh, voila. Oh, I love a good bed. Oh, sorry. Oh. Oh, this is nice. Oh, I love this bit. I love finding my own little space on a cruise ship. Look at that view. On this vast, big ship, this is my little bit, and it's new, and the bed's comfy. Oh, I've got a bath. I'm getting it. Shall we? Well, you've been on my bed, you might as well get in my bath. Oh, wow. This is something you don't get. A bath in a normal-sized cabin with a balcony. This is wonderful. Hello.
This ship's on a schedule, and no sooner have I got on than we're already underway to Valletta in Malta. Let's be honest, I'll spend more time getting lost on here than doing my job and showing you the ship. So I'm waiting to have a chat with Rob, one of the officers.
Oh, look at that view. Goodbye, Italy. Farewell.
And so what if I'm having a cocktail as well? Multitasking McDonald, that's me.
This is something I never, ever will get fed up of. Seeing the sunset and the view that you get from the sea. I just love it. I'm drinking cocktails.
It's all right. I'm fantastic, thank you. How are you enjoying your first day?
I'm just having the best time.
Yeah, it's
I've got a
beautiful.
cocktail now. The sun's out.
Perfect sail away.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Manchester.
Oh, wait. How many bars are they actually on here?
In total, there's 20 bars.
20?
20 bars on the ship. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it doesn't really matter which end of the ship you start. You can do a pub crawl from front to back, from top to bottom. There's bars all over, yeah.
This is the biggest thing I've ever been on. And leave it. And it's, and I must admit, I'm like, it's really high tech for me, this. Yeah. So I'm so sorry, Robert, but those things with the thing, I can't work it.
I'll show you, they're easy.
Will you?
Easy, yeah.
What are you looking forward to now?
I'm looking forward to every single bit of it. I'm looking forward to doing the pub crawl to 20 bars. I'm looking forward to beautiful sunsets like this every night. I'm looking forward to party. And I'm looking forward to seeing Robert again. He's going to show me around a bit. A lot to do on here, so I don't think I'm going to be bored at all. I'm so lucky to have this job.
Coming up, I reach new heights. And it's all going off. It's the second day of my Mediterranean cruise aboard the Meraviglia. We've sailed south from Sicily to the magical island of Malta and its capital, Valletta.
It was absolutely beautiful sailing into Valletta this morning. It was like being in a scene from Game of Thrones. I actually felt I was Khaleesi, the Queen of Dragons. All that rugged look, and any minute there should be a dragon coming over the cliff and landing in the swimming pool for a little drink. One didn't, obviously, but it felt as if it could do, you know.
Apparently, Malta's population is only 450,000, and that's just slightly bigger than Wakefield's. Oh, I feel right at home here.
So I'm just going to find out now. Which one do I go into? That one for me? For me? Do I press that? No. Things to do. Give me a slate and a piece of chalk, and I'll be fine. Top things to see. Hang on a minute. Should we do that? Welcome to Valletta, the capital of Malta.
UNESCO-protected harbour.
It was built in the second half of the 16th century by the French knight of St. John, Jean de Valletta. The city has an important historical and artistic heritage with over 300 monuments. So I bet there's some nice walks here.
Because of its strategic position close to Africa, Malta played a vital part in helping Britain win the Second World War. Under constant bombardment for 2 years, it held out against the Germans and the Italians. To recognise their heroism, the island was awarded the George Cross, which is now part of its flag.
This is the thing about being on a ship. You're very tempted to just stay where you are because, 1, you can't be bothered. 2, you're quite comfortable. 3, you're used to working to a routine every day, and you're on your holidays, you can do what you like. So this is why you should really make an effort, because look at this.
History is everywhere you look. There's buildings, monuments, churches and tradition.
What's going on? I don't actually know what I'm looking at yet. There's some guns down here. There's a man in uniform. There is a man in uniform lighting something down there. Woo! Oh my God, well, that was certainly worth waiting for, wasn't it?
This ceremony dates back to 1800. Originally, the guns were fired 3 times a day and marked the opening and closing of the city gates and lunchtime. It's just once a day now, and you know, it's us tourists who keep traditions like this alive.
See, Malta is very, very pro-British because of what happened in the war. It fought and kept its identity and everything here. And also the Queen even lived here after she just got married. So she's got a very big connection with Malta.
She said that living here was the only time she had a normal life. Malta is still part of the British Commonwealth, and there are reminders of home everywhere you look.
Oh, there's actually a telephone box. Let's see if it works. Yeah, it does. It's actually working. I love a bit of tradition. It's Queen Victoria. Get out my pub. It is very British, isn't it? Something quite reassuring about it, isn't it? Just like that's really nice. Got it? How do you like Malta, is it?
Yes, good, yeah.
Got engaged in Malta 30 years ago.
So it's a nostalgic trip for you? Yeah. Oh, that's
He's from
nice.
Wales, anyway.
No, I couldn't tell at all. Just off Africa, obviously. And then there's loads of little English touches, but it looks Egyptian with all these colours. You're getting a little bit of everything, and it's really working well.
I'd love to see more of Malta, but I've got to get back to the ship, as I've got something very special lined up.
What's going on, Jane?
Got some access to Cirque du Soleil, which is massive all over the world, and they've got their own bespoke theatre, actually on MSC, and it's the only ship that has that contract with Cirque du Soleil. Can you imagine if he came to clean me your windows? It'd be a right laugh watching him out your bedroom window, wouldn't it? Hello, I'm Jane. Thank you so much for letting me come and see you. So you're obviously one of the main performers in Cirque?
Yes, I'm the female dancer of this cast.
Yes.
And Tim is the other dancer.
Oh, I say, Tim's...
But he tried to be an acrobat.
He's trying to be an acrobat. Can you show me something then? Please?
Yes, so this is from my first part of my life, the rhythmic gymnastic. But then I start to move more in a dancing way of life. And I use this.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Maybe not.
I'm almost impressed.
And stop it. You're so not. I can tell by your face.
I was impressed.
Were you? Right, you. So this is a cheerleading team?
Yeah, this is just their warm-up for the show.
This is the warm-up? Mm-hmm. OK. Right. Way! That's a warm-up? Way! Oh! If you want me to do that, it's a no. Oh. Whoa! You're gonna... Yeah? Ah! Yeah, oh. You're going to do that with me? All right.
Give me one.
Okay.
Step.
Whoa! 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 Then what do I do? Lay back! Oh, gentlemen! Oh, that was fantastic. It's probably the scariest thing I've done in an awful long time. I'm actually shaking with that. But thank you very much for that experience. That's something I will take to my grave. I think I'm going to have a heart attack. I didn't expect that to happen.
After that, I really do need to go and have a lie down and calm down. But the party just continues everywhere on this ship. Night-night. See you in the morning. Now, where are my earplugs? Morning. Oh, I do feel better for a good night's sleep. From Valletta, we're heading to Barcelona. We've got a whole day at sea. Fab. This is my chance to really check out the ship and show you what it's got.
Look at that. Oh, hola! Woo! Ah, they're lovely, aren't they? Everybody's so friendly.
Lazing round the pool, grabbing a bite to eat, fun and games. This ship's got it all. There's even a water slide park. And no, there are some things I won't do.
Come with me. I'm off to meet my mate, Rob. Hello.
Hiya, Jane.
How are you?
You okay?
Good to see you, yeah. You're taking me somewhere fabulous.
I brought you to take
Yeah.
a little Blackpool at sea.
Blackpool
It's called
at
the
sea.
Virtual Amusement Park. So right now,
Yeah.
I'm going to put you on the roller coaster so you don't have to take control.
Oh, my God, here we go.
Have you been on one of these before? No. No. I would. The roller coasters are so realistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my God!
Are you ready?
That is the worst thing I've ever done in my life. It was awful.
You and me. You versus me.
All right. I'm really rubbish. Oh, this is a bit good, isn't it? It's absolutely brilliant. I'll tell you what, when I first came up here, I thought, ooh, I don't want to be up here. But it's the best time. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Oh, my God. Take that, sucker! It's just unbelievable. Is there anything normal without guns and throwing up?
I'll take you to do something a little bit more,
A bit more in my pace?
a bit more in your pace, yeah.
Good.
This is better. If I'm honest, I'm not really one for spontaneous dancing, but the whole atmosphere here is have fun, have a go, and it's infectious, so why not?
This is a little bit of tranquility in this massive chaos of this ship. There's absolutely everything. Shops, kids' areas, theme parks.
You could even meet the captain and have your photo taken.
And it is so overwhelming. But there's 5,000 people on here that you've got to entertain. And that's why there is absolutely everything on here. I'm pleasantly tired, and that's what you want to feel on your holidays. You want to feel worn out so that when you get into that bed, it's the best thing in the world. And then you just wake up in the morning ready to go again. It's perfect. love. That's nice. Have you just got on today? Oh, that's nice. Pleased to meet you. I'm Jane. Hi. You're going to have a ball. You're going to have the best time ever on here. That's the uniqueness of this, is it's like a bus. So there's new people getting on all the time, and that lovely family there have just got on today, so we've just met today. So there's a constant stream of loads of people always getting on and off the ship, which I think is quite cool. I like that.
Where are we now?
We are in Barcelona, where Manuel comes from, off Faulty Towers.
What else do I know about Barcelona? Well, it's a fabulous song by Freddie Mercury and Montserrat Caballé. It's the capital of Catalonia, and it's got a very famous football team. But apparently, there's one must-see thing here, and I'm on my way now.
Hola. Flippin' heck! Look at that! Oh, my God!
The Sagrada Familia.
Apparently, the Sagrada Familia is Antonio Gaudi's greatest and most famous creation. He was quite eccentric, you don't say. Yeah, there's like loads of fruit. Raspberries, bananas. Work began on this in 1882 and is expected to finish in 2041. That's a hell of a contract, isn't it? That is real passion there because of the hand behind the head, which means so much more. Do you know what that is, that couple?
It represents the kiss of Judas.
The kiss of Judas. I thought that was pure passion.
Well, the whole thing is
passion.
Yes, the whole facade is called Passion Facade.
Wow.
So,
thank you so much for
you're
your help.
welcome.
I really appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, gosh, wow. I get really emotional with things like this. This has completely taken my breath away, completely again. Everybody's going to think I'm soft. I did not expect to feel overwhelmed. I didn't expect to feel overwhelmed. So every single part of it is meticulous. You just feel the energy coming through. Gone from the reds and the beautiful golds here, straight over here to the blues and the greens. It's breathtaking. Do yourself a favour and just come and stand in this place if you get a chance. It'll take your breath away like it's done mine.
After all the emotion of the Sagrada Familia, I need to unwind a little.
I'm ready for a bar crawl on a stick, and I'm off. Oh, wow, look at this at night.
I'm starting at the top of the ship and planning to drink my way across and down. A bit like doing a crossword.
Right. Yes, madam. Could I have a pina colada, please? Cheers. Ooh. Oh, blimey, that's got a kick.
Hitting all these bars is a fab way to meet some other guests.
Hello. Hola. Hi, you look good.
She is.
That's for me. Thank you very, very much.
2 down, only 18 more to go.
It's really exciting, isn't it? I love being on cruises. I just love it.
How are you?
I'm really good. How are you?
I'm a big fan.
There you go.
Thanks very much.
Really lovely to meet you.
You too.
You're an actress.
Yeah, well, I won't go that far.
Okay.
I'm having a brilliant time.
To be honest, I've lost count of the number of bars I've been to. But I've given it a proper go, and once I start dancing, I'm gonna dance till I drop. See ya!
Today, Jane?
Well, I've got a day off. I can do what I like. I'm in Marseille, and I'm having a lovely... It's a beautiful day, so I'm just going to go and have a little wander.
Marseille is the oldest city in France, founded about 600 BC. Definitely older than Wakefield.
Bonjour, monsieur. Would you like an ice cream? Je voudrais une... Your speciality, noir?
Black vanilla?
Please. Yeah. What makes it black?
It's a salty vanilla.
Salty vanilla?
Yeah, but that's a secret. We don't tell the recipe.
I see. Ooh. Ooh, that's nice. I would like to know what the special ingredient is, though, if you know what I mean. Have I got a black tongue?
No, it looks fine.
Can we go down here?
I've never felt this amazing before.
We just stepped off the ship and walked into a musical.
Cause I've never felt this good before. No, I've never felt this good before. No, I've never felt this good before.
Welcome to Marseille. What's this? Why are all these people at railings? Hi. Bonjour. You look like you know what you're doing. Oh, thank you. What is this? Yeah.
The Tour de France.
Tour de France?
Yeah.
Even I know the Tour de France is a bike race. Not just any bike race, though. French blokes are obsessed by three things: wine, cheese, and the Tour de France.
Woo! Can you believe that? We just turned up at the Tour de France.
We should encourage every racers, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, in order to give her energy.
Energy.
Yeah.
Pass your energy on.
Yeah.
Hey! Woo! Thank you. Your name?
Frederick.
Frederick, hello. Je m'appelle Jane.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Woo! I'm here, giving my encouragement with Frederick. See, I've even got the French way now. Wow, merci.
Bye.
We didn't expect this at all, did we? We just came out to have a look around Marseille off the ship. And I think I've had the best day ever. And that's because I'm on a cruise around this beautiful part of the world. And I wouldn't have been able to do this if I hadn't got on this cruise.
Marvellous as Marseille was, we're now heading to Genoa, which will allow me to visit somewhere I have always dreamed of.
I'm excited because I'm going to Portofino. And Portofino is fabulous, apparently. And I've never been to Portofino, but I've heard such lovely things about Portofino.
Have I mentioned I'm going to Portofino? Well, it's one of this cruise's excursions, so I've booked myself on it. Portofino means Bay of Dolphins and is the jewel of the Italian Riviera. Once a humble fishing village, since the 1950s, it has been a magnet for celebrities. Everyone from Princess Grace to Elizabeth Taylor to the Kardashians have been here.
This is probably one of the most beautiful places I'll ever visit. If there's one excursion you've got to do on this cruise, it's this one, because it's just stunning. It looks like a movie set. Just think what it must be like owning that house. Delfino's is one of the most famous restaurants in the world. Do you know that? Where Elton John sat. How fab is that? Look, they've even got red carpet out for us all. These I thought would work today, but they're pumps and they're really painful because I've got all the cobbles out. See what I mean?
There's only one thing for it. I'll have to buy some different shoes.
Plenty of wedge on there so the cobbles won't get me. And a bit of a wide fit to accommodate me bunions.
Italy is the home of Gucci, Prada, Dolce & Gabbana, so really any excuse.
Huh?
It's possible to try the two.
Can I try both? I do look a bit like Frankenstein in these, don't I? They're very nice, but I think they're more for someone with very dainty feet. How much?
This is then 210.
210? How much for one?
All for Italy, yeah?
I know. You cannot put a price on comfort.
Sure. The
Actually, I
people
can't.
when she come, it is no sale.
Uh-huh.
No matter. The sale is the quality.
It
in
is.
This shop. This is my father.
Really?
Yeah.
This was your father's shop?
Yes, yes.
Oh, wow.
My mother, my father.
And you lived here all your life?
All day.
You wouldn't want to live anywhere else, would you?
Oh, no, I think no. My son, she mean, no, made in Portofino in the winter is too. Oh, for me, it's good.
Yeah, you don't need to go anywhere else.
Yes.
I would love to live here. These are lovely. I think I've found my dream pair of shoes. And thank you for saving my life.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
It's just a beautiful, beautiful place. It's classy. It's romantic. It's Italy. See, a cruise is like a little tasting menu of all these places that you can visit. I've just fallen in love with Portofino, where I will return and bring my partner here and have a beautiful romantic time. I'm gonna sit right there in the sunshine and watch the world go by with a cup of coffee. Can you lend me some euros? Because I've just spent all night.
We'll get your coffee. Take a seat.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to heaven on earth.
Coming up, the scenery just gets better, and I go on a pilgrimage to the Isle of Capri.
This, without a doubt, is the icing on the cake.
I'm on a cruise around the Western Mediterranean. And I've been to all sorts of wonderful places, but I've come to my final port of call.
Good morning, Naples. Now, this should be the end of my cruise, but over there is Capri, and I've just found out that they do a trip to Capri. I've always wanted to go to Capri to see Gracie Field's house, really, and I fancy doing it.
Gracie Fields was one of the biggest stars in the world in the 1930s. Basically, the Adele of her day. She was born above a chip shop in Rochdale. and I grew up listening to her extraordinary voice.
This, without a doubt, is the icing on the cake to this cruise. I'm on a pilgrimage. Yes, I'm going to see our Gracie.
Gracie fell out of favour with the British public during the Second World War. She'd fallen in love with and married Monty Banks, who, despite his very English name, was an Italian citizen. If they had stayed in the UK, he would have been interned. So they went to the US, and Gracie raised millions for the war effort, entertaining troops. After the war, she received a thank you letter from Churchill, who'd encouraged her to go to America.
This is Capri. I'm here in Capri after all these years.
The public never forgave her for abandoning Britain in its hour of need, so she left the UK and made her home here on Capri.
Isn't it pretty? Oh, look at this place. I didn't expect this. I don't know what I expected in Capri, but it wasn't this.
To get the most out of my visit, I've enlisted the help of Seb Lissandro, a major Gracie fan. He's going to show me around.
Hello!
Hi, welcome to Capri.
Oh, mwah. So how come you're the keeper of the flame?
Well, I kind of fell upon that. I first heard Gracie when I was at high school on a compilation CD. I thought, the lady singing Ave Maria and Sing As We Go, it can't be the same voice.
Yeah.
I looked into it and found out that, well, she's from Rochdale, 11 miles away from where I live. I thought, oh, it's an interesting life story. And it just kind of spiralled uncontrollably from there, really.
I bet she fell in love with this place, though.
Well, in her book, she says, with her marriage broken down completely to her first husband, she said that she felt a failure, so she gave up the idea of falling in love with someone, and she fell in love with somewhere. Gracie said that I belonged in Capri, which is why she's buried here.
Gracie was responsible for putting Capri on the map. Her fame attracted the celebrities of her day to the club and restaurants she built here.
Marilyn Monroe came here, Greta Garbo came here, Richard Burton and Elizabeth Taylor, their affair broke while they were here.
That's all because of Gracie Field.
And that's all because she set up this
amazing
club
place.
right here. Yeah.
So this was the place that she fell in love with, this bit here?
This is the Marina Piccola, and this is where Gracie first came around the corner in a horse and cart and said, that's it. She saw this before it was modernised as it is today, a little fishing village, and she fell in love with the place. And she knew then that I want to live in Capri. And this is where she set up home and set up her restaurant. Two of the things that she hated about Capri was fish and chips were terrible, and she couldn't get bacon.
That's true.
So speaking of cruise ships, what she would do is, when a cruise ship would come into the harbour like that, she'd send one of her restaurant staff over in a little dinghy and say, look, Grace will come and do a song for you if you give us a leg of bacon. They would do it. Like,
literally singing for a supper?
Literally singing for a supper.
Listen, when you're gagging for a bacon sandwich, that's the only way to do it.
And that's what she did.
Love her. Right.
This is where Gracie lived. This was the gates to her house, and we can walk along the driveway here. So she would have the restaurant down there, and every morning at 11 o'clock, she'd go down from the main house down there to sing to the fans that come to visit her from Rochdale or around England. And she'd let them have 5 minutes with every person that came to see her. So she'd sign autographs, she'd sing a song if they wanted it, and she would just be our Gracie.
Who owns this now?
This is owned by the Swarovski crystal family.
Swarovski?
Yeah. So they bought this. That's where Gracie used to live.
Oh, Gracie. Aren't you done well, girl? I'm shocked at how little everybody knows about Gracie Fields, especially here, when she built all this. There's nothing here to say this was all built by Gracie Fields. That's quite sad, isn't it?
Gracie died in September 1979, and the waiters from her restaurant carried the coffin here. That's where she's buried.
Oh. Oh. Oh, bless. Bless her. Grace has been woven in and out of my life for quite some time, and to actually be here and pay my respects, I feel very close to her right now. What a trip this has been. 5,000 people on a ship this big, touring around Italy, Malta, Spain and France. This is a cruise that really comes together with old and new. It's been a blast, and I probably will need to lie down in a darkened room for 2 days to get over the parties, but it's been amazing.
A girl went back to Napoli because she missed the scenery, the native dances and the charming songs. But wait a minute, something's wrong. Do the mambo like a crazy with a hey mambo. Don't want a tarantella, hey mambo. No more mozzarella, hey mambo. Mambo Italiano, try an enchilada with a fishy bacalao and then hey gamba. I love how you dance samba, but take us some advice, paisano. Learn how to mambo. If you're gonna be a square, you ain't gonna go nowhere. So delicious, everybody come capiche how to mambo Italiano. That's nice.
What?
I didn't say anything. More new cruising next Friday night at 9. Genius. Next tonight, tinkling the ivories in fabulous get-up made him one of the world's highest-paid entertainers. But his demise was unexpected. Liberace in Life and Death after the break.